Hell yeah. It's good for me to make movies like this on the fly. So we're going to watch me do a spin that goes. So this spin goes, and we're going to talk about I've been working on some improvements today. So this was a new session on the wave, and then that second spin does not go. So here's the improvements that I've made on this first wave, and we're just going to talk about one component. So the component that I really worked on is jumping to the diagonal and then leaning my body like outside the boat, and then sweeping. What felt like it sealed the deal was sweeping kind of far, instead of sweeping like right next to the boat, trying to get this sweep far. But then even so, what you're going to notice on this one is my body is farther back for longer, and so I still am starting to transition to that low side. But while that's happening, it allows that rotation. Because what I want, basically, here's the tallest part of the wave. I want my boat to rotate like back in. So even though I need to low side and jump from here to this low side, I want my boat to rotate. And so what happens in slow motion is that allows me to rotate back in. And so let's just kind of watch this. Whistle. There you go. And then the second one, what you're going to notice is I try to, right there, I try to jump for the low side too early. I think I did a decent job of sweeping out, but what I can do is just say, hey, I want to sweep where it almost feels like I'm falling out of the boat on this diagonal. Because like right now I want to sweep, but I'm still like focused on... well, there it is. So that's what I'm doing for the lean back. So let's compare to the other one that actually worked. See, just lean back a lot farther, hips on this outer tube. And then I'm still focused on where I'm wanting to go. But and then this felt like I was really stretching for this sweep, and that seemed to work a lot better. So anyway, so let's take a look at that frame compared to this frame that did not go. Yeah, it's still just kind of a little bit on the inside. So getting my hip onto that outer tube, and again, that helps this side not purl as much. Especially this second, This is fine for rotating, but this secondary purl, because I'm already jumping and sideways, if I was on that outer tube getting rolled back into the wave, I think that would be a little bit better. So let's see. So I do need to have this hit to spin the boat, but what I'm looking for is this to be very little, that secondary purl. And then we, and then we pop right out, and now we're ready to slide back in. Whoops. Where are we at? Hell yeah. So this one, low amounts of purl, and we're just ready to slide back in. So let's watch that just kind of real time. Hell yeah. And then just kind of one more. This first one goes just to get an idea of what we're talking about. Hell yeah. Just kind of juicy. And then let's watch the second one. It's going to bite a little bit more. Yep. But it's a combination of... and this is super subtleties. This wave is really small, but we're able to do something with it. And then also see what it's not doing. So hell yeah. So right here, it's like I think this should go, but I almost need to be way back here. Like, and then here's the other, sorry this video is just long and whatever, but let's say I was on this outer tube and I was facing the other direction. Well, then I would just want to take a paddle stroke forward and then maybe drive in and then lean onto that forward tube going in. So I kind of want to do that same thing in reverse. And if I did do that, I would be... This is one thing that even I'm just noticing, even on both of them. Take a chill pill and then stay out on that outer tube and have that boat roll back around. Because I think as that boat's rolling back around, like it'll put me on the low side. If I'm already leaning back pretty heavily and then, sweeping, that's going to sweep me into the low side. So this giving up on the sweep and then just jumping into the low side I think is causing me some headache, because even at the end of the day, I was just kind of maybe making these same errors again. So hell yeah. That's about it for this one, and it's getting too long. So let's watch the whole thing, and I'll kind of talk my way through it, and then you can watch it no commentary with some river noise. Booyah. Hell yeah. Diagonal, lean, and sweep. Booyah. This one, lean more and don't high side. Or don't jump for that low side so quickly. All right, hell yeah.